Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you my full face makeup tutorial. So go ahead and start with some face primer and then your foundation. I use the Too Faced and I use a beauty sponge. I dampen it and that's how I blend my foundation. After your foundation is blended in, go ahead and take whatever concealer that you want to use. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I go under my eyes and also in my T-zone to brighten up my face. Now I'm taking some loose setting powder. I use Laura Mercier. It's super good. There's no flashback when you use this, so you don't have to worry about that when you're taking pictures, and it's super finely milled, so it feels like nothing when you put it on your face. And then I go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer and warm up my face. Here I'm taking a smaller contour brush, it's angled, and I'm using the same Hoola bronzer, and I'm just sharpening up my nose and making it a little bit smaller than it seems. That's the beauty of makeup, so you can go ahead and contour your nose however you want to. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder and just putting it all over my face to set my foundation to any areas that I missed. And now with my Benefit Brow Pencil, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. All right, moving on, go ahead and take your dampened beauty blender and your loose setting powder. Really load up on the powder, and you can create your own line at the outside of your eye. So when you add your eyeshadow, you can create a seamless line without having to go back in and make that cat eye type of design. And now moving on to what eyeshadows we're going to be using. I'm using a Morphe 25B palette, I believe that was. And like normal, start with your lightest transition shades and start blending it out. And as you have been watching, I'm just going in to darker transition shades, still blending it out. I am carrying that color almost to the inside of my eye, but not entirely, focusing it more on the outside, but then also just taking some of that extra color and bringing it towards the inside. Depending on how many palettes you have, you can go ahead and pick whatever colors you want. I kind of go back and forth between these two palettes for my transition shades. This is more of a cooler toned look for me today, and I just keep on blending it out. Once I am done with my transition shades, I go ahead and pick a shimmer color. So that is the one that I want to use for today. And I'm bringing it more on the outside of my eye because I am going to use a lighter shimmer shade to put on the inside corner. And here is the lighter shade that I am going to be focusing more on the inner lid. All right, now that the eyes are done, go ahead and take a fluffy brush and just sweep off all of that excess loose powder. Now with a smaller smudge brush, I go ahead and take a few of those transition colors that I used on the top of the lid to blend on my bottom lid. Now using a more precise brush, I go in with my darkest shade that I have. It's pretty close to black, and I am doing this instead of using actual eyeliner. I'm using this dark shade to go right along that lash line and just darken it up, and it gives a really soft eyeliner look instead of such a harsh line that normal eyeliners tend to give. Now going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking a really small brush and going in with the two lightest highlighter shades and just brightening up my inner corner. Eye color is completely done, so go ahead and add whatever mascara or fake lashes that you want. And now finishing up with the face, I go ahead and use my e.l.f. blush, just going on the tops of my cheeks and blending that out. Now using my Becca highlighter and Champagne Pop, I go ahead with a highlighting brush, add the highlighter on the tops of my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, in the middle of my nose, and on my Cupid's bow. Now going for lip color, I'm using Jeffree Star Cosmetics Mannequin, and I'm going to add a lighter color as well in the middle to create an ombre effect, and that color that I will be using is called Skin Tight. And when everything is done, go ahead and set your face with whatever setting spray that you have. And to make the process go by quicker, I just use a tool to fan out the mist. And if you feel like your face is a little powdery, go ahead and take that dampened beauty blender and press it into the face. And that is it, everybody, for my full face makeup tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it if you want, and try out some of these products. They're amazing. Thanks for watching.